Hey guys, today I'm doing a video of this late 1950s, early 1960s General Electric Company or GEC 12-inch oscillating table fan. These were made by the General Electric Company of England, which had nothing to do with General Electric in the United States. They were a completely separate entity. And they made these as well as rubber-bladed desk fans post-World War II. Up until the late 1960s, early 70s, I believe. They were very well-made fans. The rubber-bladed ones tend to have cracking rubber and such over time as that gets old, but these tend to survive pretty well. They're pretty tough fans. They're child-safe, so they were way ahead of their time with their child-safe grills. You couldn't fit your fingers in there and all of that. This fan is not actually mine. It's owned by a local collector who I've been repairing a number of fans for. We've traded a few fans, and he's pretty cool, so appreciate you letting me work on these fans. This one needed a head wire when he found it. Turn it to the side here. The original head wire, well, it did not have the original head wire. The original head wire would have been a cloth one similar to this. It would have been more of a solid sheath, but this is what I had on hand, and it works just as well. There's really not any difference other than how it's braided as opposed to a solid single cloth sheath. Anyway, the original head wire was torn up here, and I was getting no contact to the motor, or no continuity. So I tore the fan apart. I also gave it a wash, balance the blades, straighten the cage, etc. New grease, new oil. But I soldered a new head wire directly into the motor leads, put some heat shrink on there, tied all those down so it can't be pulled out of the housing. Soldered it into the switch in the base. It's a 2-speed fan. The cord I left on it, as I do believe it's original. This fan does tilt backwards like that. It's got 3 positions, 45 degrees and 90 degrees for wall mounting, which is pretty neat. I'll turn it to the back here. Very streamlined design, reminds me of aircraft. And another thing that's cool is it has a compression held oscillator linkage that can rotate 360 degrees. So you can just push the cage like that, and the oscillation sweep will work with the base sideways like this. It's pretty neat. Really the only restriction on how it oscillates is the head wire. You can't obviously wrap it around too much. And then, of course, these are always missing their badges. I don't know why, but the aluminum badges that were originally on these fans always fall off. I did my best to replicate one by hand. It's obviously not too great, but it's a good temporary replacement until we can either find an original badge. I get a way to make them out of aluminum, as the originals would have been, or I can find a good clear image online of an original badge, which I've had trouble with. Anyway, quit rambling here. Start it up on high. It's a very quiet fan. And it is a continuous oscillator. And of course, low. Runs really nice on low. Back to high. And off. Alright, thanks for watching.